is official. Any video I make about ALR is cursed. It just is. This will be recording tres. And now you know how much Spanish I know. So, 3 times the charm, right? And I am charming. This is not my typical videos that I have been putting out recently. This is not a you don't know me, but I know you video. This is a pre-ALR Diet Challenge video. I have decided to throw my hat into the great challenge that is the deadly diet that ALR's weight loss doctor prescribed to her some amount of time ago. We still don't know because no one knows when these things are being recorded. Caveat, as always, it is storming outside. No, it is not the same day that I recorded those other videos. It is a completely different day, but it is also thunderstorming. Not nearly as bad as it was then, though. I still live in a rainforest. It's still cool. Y'all, I have a beautiful backyard, and you're jealous. Anyway, ALR Diet Challenge. If you don't know who Amberlynn Reid is, this is not the challenge to challenge. This is not the channel to get caught up on that. I will put some links in the whatever below, the description below, for some channels that you can go to get caught up on. And you can always go watch Amberlynn Reid's videos on her own channel. I just warn you, there are a lot of ads, so just FYI, if you like ads, this is the channel for you. My channel's not monetized, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Awesomely. I don't think it ever will be either, I swear too much. But, so, the Amberlynn Reid Diet Challenge. Let me have a drink of water. So, the Diet Challenge, the Amberlynn Reid Diet Challenge is the diet plan that her doctor prescribed to her when she went to go see him once. If you follow the saga that is Amberlynn Reid, you will know that she went to go see a diet doctor, a weight loss doctor, about a month ago, 2 months ago, month and a half, somewhere around there. And when she went to go see him, he gave her a very, well, according to her, a very restrictive, high in sodium, low calorie diet. And it was going to kill her. Kill her. But when we actually go back and look at the diet, it really isn't that bad, honestly. There were some surprising things that the doctor told her that, well, surprising to me anyway, because I would not ever think that a weight loss doctor would recommend eating frozen meals, pre-made frozen meals, and eating McDonald's, but according to Amberlynn Reid, these are things that were recommended by her doctor, and that for at least for the first 24 hours, she wholeheartedly embraced. I don't know if she made it to dinner. I know that she had breakfast and she had lunch, but I don't think she ate dinner and then freaked out about the number of calories that she wasn't going to be eating. I don't know. It's very long and very involved, and the long and the short of it is, Amberlynn Reid's doctor recommended that she have, I'm just going to try to make this as quick as possible, recommended that she have either a 20 grams of protein bar for breakfast, or bacon and eggs, and for her other meals throughout the day, he wanted her to eat one frozen meal. And that frozen meal had to be 20 grams of protein and under 400 calories. And it was also the only meal in the day that could have anything in it, like rice, pasta, or potatoes, basically starchy things. And then her last meal of the day, or the other meal for the day, needed to be meats and veggies. And if you go watch the video, and I'll put a link to these in the show notes, the doctor did not say what kind of vegetables, he did not say what kind of meat. He did not give her any restrictions when it came to that, except that she was to stay under 100 grams of carbs throughout the day. And so, you know, she had 100 grams of carbs to play with, and she could either be eating those she could eat those in any way she wants. 100 grams is rough to do, I think. I personally think it's a little hard to do, but I don't eat a lot of carbs in general. My carbs usually come from my fruits and potatoes, and I will occasionally eat bread. I don't usually eat more than 2 slices of bread because then I get heartburn, and I think it's because I have a very low gluten intolerance that really just gives me heartburn. It keeps me from eating too many carbs. Woe is my life. And really it's just a self-diagnosis, so don't even take that with any Anyway, back to the diet. So her diet was the diet plan, and she was allowed a snack. She could have jerky, almonds, Greek yogurts, or cottage cheese. But she could only pick one, and she was to eat that for 2 weeks. And I guess, according to her, it sounded like the doctor was trying to do some kind of aversion therapy, where he was trying to get her to quit snacking by giving her too much of one thing. It's like the whole idea, smoke this pack of cigarettes all in one sitting and you'll never smoke again. Well, no, actually now I'm just addicted to cigarettes, but thanks. That was great. Can't breathe. Anyway, I thought that was kind of weird. I thought the McDonald's thing was kind of weird. I thought the frozen meals thing was kind of weird, but not a weight loss doctor. And again, maybe he kind of listened to Amberlynn Reid and was like, you know what, here's a plan that could possibly work for you with your lifestyle. I don't know. Amberlynn Reid didn't even do the diet for a full day. I really don't think she even made it to dinner, and she started freaking out about it almost immediately. Even after going to the grocery store and doing a huge grocery haul and then showing us all of the food that she bought specifically for this new diet, it must be nice to have money to just burn on food like that, because let me tell you, I live on a budget, and yeah, that would have broke my budget. Oh my god, let me tell you. But she did one of the things the doctor told her not to do. The doctor told her to quit weighing herself every day, which no one should be surprised about that. It is the worst thing you can do to yourself when you're trying to lose weight. And he also told her to quit counting calories, because she's obsessed with calories and points, and it's a game to her. And anyway, which I think is why she keeps going back to Weight Watchers, because she can do that point counting thing, which allows her to, fudge it and bump it and move it and shake it and lie to herself about what she's actually doing. So she counted the calories, but she only counted the calories for her breakfast and her lunch, and maybe she put a snack in there. And so she was factoring in that she was only eating 700 calories a day. And that is completely wrong, because she did not factor in whatever she was going to eat for dinner. And actually, now that I think about it, she probably only did the eggs and the bacon and the freezer meals, because most of the freezer meals are only around 400 calories. So, she didn't even... What would that be? She only factored 2/4 of the amount of food that she was supposed to eat in a day, and then decided that was going to be her daily caloric intake, and then freaked out about it. I honestly think that was just an excuse to not do the diet, along with the sodium complaint, because she was like, oh my god, there's so much sodium in this diet. Well, okay. So there are 2 other people that have done this diet before me, and this diet challenge before me. And the first person that I was aware of that did this was called the On Plan Situation, and her channel is adorable. I love her. She is so fantastic. She did the plan for 2 weeks. She weighed herself before and after and not during, and she lost 11 pounds altogether on the diet. She also went to the gym and worked out 20 minutes at least every day, which Amber was told by her doctor to just walk for 2 minutes 5 times a day. And I guarantee you she did not do that. So on Program Situation, went to the gym, walked on the treadmill, and I think she pedaled on a bike. I don't know what else she did, but she made sure that she got at least 20 minutes of activity every day. And she did this for 2 weeks. She ate how Amberlynn Reid was told to eat for 2 weeks. That included the frozen meals, which she apparently did not like. She said they were awful. And she prepped a lot of dinners that were basically just chicken and vegetables. And she didn't use a lot of seasoning on her food, and she didn't add a lot of flair to the food. She did start to play with the breakfasts a little, just, to show that you can do a lot with just eggs and bacon in the morning, so it's not like the same thing every day. But I'm one of those people, I will totally be okay with eggs and bacon every day. I love eggs. Anyway, she didn't die, and her heart didn't explode from all of the sodium that she apparently ate, and so clearly she is not dead. So there's person number one who did Amberlynn Reid's deadly diet and survived. Person number two that I became aware of after I found on Program Situation, and I found her because I was reading comments, is Charlie Gold, and it might be X Charlie Gold X. It might just be Charlie Gold. I'll put links to both of their channels in the show notes, so that way you don't have to worry about it. But she also did the diet challenge, and she did hers for a week. And she followed the diet plan as the doctor prescribed, and as Amberlynn Reid decided to translate it, because Amber filter. And the only differences that she did was she didn't use jerky as her snack. She used Greek yogurt, which, ugh, whatever. Ugh, Greek yogurt. And she, instead of having the pre-cooked pork bacon, she ate turkey bacon, which I like turkey bacon. I think it tastes better. It's meat. It's all meats. But it's also really processed, so, you get what you get. Those were the only substitutions she made, and she also made it very clear that she does not season her food. So again, we see the non-seasoning thing happening, which in general brings sodium levels down. Again, she did it for a week, did not die. She weighed herself at the beginning and the end and had lost 15 pounds overall. Now, both of these two individuals, Charlie Gold and On Point Situation, are roughly half, I think they're less than half of Amberlynn Reid's current weight. They're more closer to where Amberlynn Reid was when she started her weight loss journey 5 years ago, before she gained roughly 250, 300 pounds. Because I did the math, I had Alexa do it for me because, no, she didn't hear her name, because I'm bad at maths, and I am a third, almost exactly, the weight of Amberlynn Reid. And when I start my experiment with this incredibly deadly diet that has so far claimed no lives whatsoever, I will give you a before weight and an after weight. But I'm also going to do a before picture and an after picture, just because I think I am predicting that I am not going to actually lose much in the way of weight. I might lose maybe 5 pounds, maybe, because it's only going to be 2 weeks. But because I am starting at a lower weight, I don't think I'm going to lose as much weight. Maybe I'll lose a ton of water weight there. That would be amazing. But I think that you're going to see me physically slim down, especially since I will be upping my physical activity during my 2 weeks, or at least, that's the plan. I just think you're going to see more of it. I'm predicting that you will physically see more of a change in me than there will be physically weight-wise. I don't know how to explain that. I think everybody knows what I'm saying, though. That's my prediction. I could be completely wrong.